Let me ask you a question. How many of you would like to minimize your tax liability? Would you like to reduce your debt using your current income? How many of you would like to save up to 22% off your existing cell phone bill without having to change companies? How many of you would like to save money on the things that you buy every day? Would you like to save on cruises, condos, and hotels? Well, you can do all these things as a member of Wake Up Now, and if taken advantage of, this can absolutely change your life as it has for many. First, how can you reduce your tax liability? Let me just start off by telling each of you who are watching this right now that if you don't currently have a business, you are potentially losing thousands of dollars a year in tax deductions. So watching this is going to be worth your time. And even if you do have a business in place already, you'll want to watch this because you can now protect yourself better against an audit. So Wake Up Now partnered with Sandy Botkin, who created a system called TaxBot. Sandy was a former IRS trainer for over 20 years, so he's got great credibility as part of this program. And through his unique system, whether you use your smartphone or computer, you can track your entire business, your miles, and your expenses on a monthly basis. And you don't need to worry about keeping receipts or doing mileage logs either. You can actually take a picture of the receipts and track your mileage with Google Maps everywhere you go and with everything that you do. Now, just as a side note, Wake Up Now is not engaged in tax or accounting advice, so you want to make sure and speak with a CPA or a qualified tax advisor for more information on what you can and cannot do as a business owner. Now, when joining Wake Up Now, I have my own home-based business, and what that's going to do is entitle me to over 450 tax deductions by law. So this can increase, on average, my tax write-offs significantly, according to Sandy Botkin and other tax professionals. And second, how can you reduce your debt and even eliminate it using your current income? That almost sounds too good to be true, doesn't it? Well, I've found that it's just simple math and a formula that the software follows to help make that happen. So through this unique system called Wake Up Now Finance, not only do you have all your budgets automated and bank accounts aggregated into one account, but you also have a debt elimination tool that will prioritize your debts, whether it be a mortgage if you have one, any car loans you may have, any student loans from college, any credit card debt you may have, or any other debt in general. And then through the debt priority tab, it's going to take those and tell you exactly which one to pay down first, step by step, so that it takes out the guesswork for you. This information alone can literally save you years of interest payments and debt and can get you to financial freedom much faster than without this incredible software. And keep in mind, this is different than Quicken or Microsoft Money, Mint.com, and other softwares out there because it's not just a financial management software. It's simpler to use, and the debt elimination piece is the most important part of the program, which those other systems do not have. Third, how can you save up to 22% a month off your cell phone bill? So if you enroll today, you can get access to the Wake Up Now corporate discount with AT&T, Verizon, and T-Mobile, where you can get up to 22% off your monthly bill and 12% if you're with T-Mobile. And you can do this even if you're already with one of these companies. So it really has tremendous benefit. So make sure and get access to that today. Fourth, how can you save on the things you buy every day? So as a member of Wake Up Now, you get access to thousands of merchants where you can shop online and save money from the stores you already shop at. And you can save money when you actually go to the store, buy groceries, go to a restaurant, get an oil change, get a haircut, or anything else that you do on a daily, weekly, or monthly basis. In fact, you can even save online as well through the marketplace. The key here is that you don't have to change where you buy, what you buy, or how you buy. So you can keep buying what you are already buying, but for less as a member of Wake Up Now. And fifth, how can you save on condos, cruises, and hotels? So through Wake Up Now's Vacation Club, you have the ability to save at over 2 million locations worldwide without being locked into contracts, paying yearly maintenance fees, and without the hassle of being sold into a frustrating timeshare that many people can't even get rid of. So whether you need a hotel, you want to go on a cruise, or stay at a resort condo, you can find amazing deals through this vacation club. So if you want to go to Park City, Treasure Island, Florida, Vegas, or Disneyland, you can save a lot of money, time, and hassle. And the great thing is, it finally gives people the opportunity to travel to some of the places that they've always desired without having to pay tremendous fees to do so. And don't forget, while you go on those trips, you can use TaxBot with a potential to write off a percentage of your trip as a business expense while you're out there having fun. So then the question comes after seeing all this, what is Wake Up Now? And it's as simple as this. Wake Up Now is a financial wellness company who helps you save, manage, and make money. That's what we do. We help people become financially fit. We can help them save thousands in interest, taxes, and spending. And as we do that, we change lives all over the world. Now, I understand that many of you are watching this really just want to know, how do I make money with Wake Up Now, right? Okay, so here's the facts. There are only two ways to get wealthy. Number one, live on less than you earn. And number two, find a way to make more money. Okay, those are the only two ways to get wealthy. Okay, so the first thing that I want to mention is, which I believe is absolutely critical, is that you need to take care of the monthly fee you pay each month immediately so that your business overhead is taken care of on a monthly basis. And the easiest way that you can do that is by using the products and services that I just showed you in the first part of this presentation. For example, TaxBot, okay? Get the cell phone discount. Use the finance software, because in using those, you should never have to spend more money on your monthly fee than you save and using what we provide to you. But the key is to use them. This is one of the major keys to retention. Second, you can also enroll 3 people as a Platinum IBO, and in return, you'll receive a $100 bonus, which can be residual as each of those 3 remain active on autopay each month. In the process, that can help take care of your monthly fee. So, as you enroll 3 new Platinum IBOs, you will become what's called a Director 3. And if you do that within your first 15 days of being an IBO, then maintain the Director 3 rank for 12 consecutive months, you get a free Founders Getaway vacation paid for by Wake Up Now, whether that be a cruise or spa package or something of that nature. And on top of that, you're going to receive recognition. You're going to have your monthly fee be covered through the $100 bonus as you remain active. And you can also be set up at the same time on the products in that time period. So the 15-day sprint, it creates tremendous momentum, since it's really a goal with a deadline, and in return with a very nice reward. Now this slide here is critical to pay attention to, because if you decide to build Wake Up Now as a business, I believe this is the most important part of the compensation plan. It truly is amazing. So now that you're a Director 3, your next step is to help those 3 get 3 as well. As you follow our formula, as you see on the right, bring 3, help 3, get 3, or B3, H3, G3, okay? You're going to become a Founder 3 and part of the 600 Club. So here's how it works. You enroll 3 Platinum IBOs. You're going to help those 3 enroll 3 Platinum IBOs, okay? That equals 12 people. Your group volume is $1,170, which stands basically for every single Platinum IBO is 90 PV, okay? That's a $600 bonus. That bonus is residual as you maintain that group volume and the people are active. So the breakdown is that you just need 4 total people in 3 separate lines, which is 12 people. So you got line 1, line 2, line 3, okay? And that is based upon, again, each IBO achieving 90 personal volume. And you can increase your income by increasing your volume and helping more people along the path become Director 3s and Founder 3s as well. And this is kind of how it works. This is the Wake Up Now compensation plan at a glance. And before you just start looking at different parts of the screen, I really want you to pay attention to first on the left side, it talks about your rank. Okay, so if you look at Director 3, which we just talked about, and Founder 3, all the way up to Global Executive, and you look at the volume and the line max. So if I'm a Founder 3, again, that means I have 12 people. Okay, I've got Founder 4 now. If I want to continue to build my business and increase my income, you're going to look there. My Director 3 lines is 4, which means I have 4 people that I've personally sponsored. Okay. Now, my group volume is 10,000 GV. So all you do, if you're basing it upon number of people, which of course you can get there faster through retail sales and things like that. But if you're based upon number of people, if you look all the way to your right, your total IBOs is about 112 because you take 10,000 group volume divided by 90 PV, which is a platinum IBO. That means you have about 112 people. Okay, your line max is 50%, and to make that simple, it just means that essentially you just can't put everyone all in one line. Okay, you can't have more than 50% of your total volume of that 10,000 come from one given line. Okay, so you might have 5,000 in one line volume and 5,000 added up in the other lines combined. Okay, so now you get a $2,000 residual bonus on Founder 4, but then you're going to get an override. This is a leadership override on the executive override of 500 bucks. Okay, so it's up to 500 bucks. Then you're going to get 250 bucks in vacation dollars. Okay, so now you can take that 250 bucks with the Wake Up Now Vacation Club that I was just talking about, and you can now go on a trip. In fact, if you want to go on an even bigger trip, you can add that 250 for 3 months, which is 750 bucks. And let me just tell you, you can go to incredible places for 250 to 750 bucks through the Wake Up Now Vacation Club. Founder 5, that means you've personally enrolled 5 people. You have a group volume of 20,000. You can't have more than 45% come from any given leg, meaning of your total volume. Your founder bonus now is $4,000. You have a leadership override as well, up to an additional $1,000. But look now, look at the vacation dollars. You now get 250 bucks on the vacation, but you also now have $250 on the auto bonus. Now you get a car. This is a car that essentially the company is going to give you money in your back office hub that you can use to go get your auto bonus. Okay, it becomes kind of a marketing car for Wake Up Now. It's your business. Okay, Founder 6, you've enrolled 6 people. Your group volume is 40,000. Can't have more than 40% come from any given leg. And so you've got a bonus now, founder bonus of 6,000. You got that leadership override of an extra $2,000 up to $2,000. But now look at your vacation dollars. They increased to $375, and then your auto bonus. It just means that you get a nicer car. Okay. Founder 7. You have 7 people that you've personally enrolled and sponsored. Your group volume's 80,000. No more than 40% can come from any given line. You have a bonus of $10,000 a month plus that leadership override of an additional up to $4,000 a month. But now you got 500 toward vacation and 500 towards your car. Okay. Now look at this. A Founder 3. Now look at the right. A Founder 3 is a person that has 12 people, 1,170 volume. A Founder 7 has a total. Again, this is based upon people achieving 90 PV, 889 people. Can you get there faster? Yes. There's other ways to get there faster, retailing product and those kind of things to increase your volume. I mean, this is huge. How many people do you know of out there can make that kind of money with a team of under 1,000 people? You're talking about almost $14,000 plus the vacation bonus plus the auto bonus. Huge. I'm not going to go step by step from executive to global because a lot of people really haven't even made over $10,000 a month in their job or in a business ever before. And so it's not going to be very motivating except for those who truly believe that they can achieve and get there. But if you want to stop the video, you can press pause and look at these. A global executive is a person who has 7 people he's personally sponsored, or he or she. They've got Director 3s in each of those lines. Okay, so all of these qualifications, you got to have a Director 3 somewhere in those lines. They've got 1 million volume, which is going to give you a bonus of 110,000 a month. You've got your override up to an additional $4,000 a month, but now your vacation dollars are 1,000 a month and the auto bonus 1,000 a month as well. Then you get 2 hours a month of private jet time. But look at the far right. That's with a team of just over 11,000 people achieving 90 PV, platinum IBOs. How many companies do you know of out there that with about 11,000 people would make about $114,000 a month, plus have the vacation bonus and the car bonus and the jet time? Very hard to find. But this program is about helping people become founder threes, that 600 club, helping the little guy and little gal succeed. And as we do that, the checks will take care of themselves. So this is just an example of an income disclosure statement, which people can find right on the corporate website. But I know that a lot of you are just saying, okay, this all sounds great. How much does it cost? Kind of cut to the chase. So if you decide to enroll today, you will pay $99.95, which is the monthly fee, and it does include your website. It has no contract, okay? It's month to month, so there's really no pressure. And as I mentioned before, if you will use what we have, such as finance, TaxBot, and the others, even without the compensation plan, you can save more than you spend on the monthly fee, but the key is to use them. Okay. Then last, we have a 100% satisfaction guarantee. If you stay with Wake Up Now as an active paying platinum IBO for 12 consecutive months, and you use 2 products at least once a month, such as Wake Up Now Finance or TaxBot or something like that, you're going to earn a free trip up to $1,500 paid for by Wake Up Now through the Vacation Club. That's a pretty nice guarantee, isn't it? I think so. Well, CEO Kirby Cochran, he's behind the company, and here is his track record. He built a billion-dollar company. He has funded 200 companies. He is a professor at 2 major universities, and here's what he said. Wake Up Now will dwarf anything I've done in the past and has the potential to be the largest network marketing company of all time. And he also said, I believe it has the potential to dwarf anything that I've done in the past. And the founder of the company is Troy Muhlstein, who was your average hardworking American who lost his job after dedicating over 20 years to building up the only company that he ever worked for. He found himself unemployed and without income, but he still had a family to support, a mortgage to pay, and other financial obligations. He was convinced very shortly that there had to be a better way, so he determined that he never wanted to work for a wage ever again, and his dream is absolutely the driving force behind Wake Up Now, providing a vehicle for people to save money, manage money, and make money. Wake Up Now is dedicated to the proposition that individuals must become free from debt so they may pursue and achieve their highest goals and dreams, and to be able to make things that matter the most count the most. And I just want to end by saying that I truly believe Wake Up Now is the Google of network marketing, from the standpoint that there is no company who provides what we provide in one system and pays what we pay. I believe it's fair. It gives the masses a chance to succeed and win. And I truly believe it is the final resting place for those involved in this industry. And we hope that you'll decide to lock arms with us and free this and other nations, one person, one family at a time, from the bonds and chains of debt. We'll see you at the top.